Hey guys, we're back. And this time we're going to be heading to the tower, but before that we're going to quickly...
take care of a side quest.
We actually did a take of this episode previously, and we forgot.
And we accidentally missed the tiny side quest.
We also lost our audio.
That reminds me, I wanted to actually check what the quest itself is. Like exactly what it says, because it's been a minute. We're taking care of that mushroom hunt quest that you might have seen.
Grass patches on the Malga Trail. Yeah. And
so I guess we just searched the grassy patches.
It's on the way to the mine, if I remember correctly. We will have to be careful of encounters on the way there, because we have extra party members. How extra party members work in Trails is,
Hen, we've gone over this before.
We've gone over it in the take that we deleted.
But we've gone over it as well when we had Gaton.
Oh. Yeah, that's true. Well, basically we have two of them now, so it's double the babysitting. If I remember correctly, it's like... yeah.
Yeah, but this one I'm not trusting memory on, just because it's...
oh, I think it might be here.
Oh, that's the chest thing.
There. No? Okay. I'm tripping.
You're tripping.
Yeah. I do believe it's the way to the mine, not the way to the tower.
I would agree. Aw, oh, dang it. I was so close to getting a surprise.
Yeah. Probably later game we'll fight more encounters than we do in the early game, just because...
This early on this difficulty, it's just...
yeah, this game is... Trails games in general on higher... they're made around the lower difficulties, but the higher difficulties are more fun in the later game. But that means the early game on high difficulties can be less fun.
Especially when you don't have a lot of quartz and slots open.
Yeah, FC is rough.
At least the beginning of FC is particularly rough.
Oh.
Ooh! Uh-huh!
What's with the sudden outburst?
I found it! Now to claim our prize.
Isn't that...
you think so too? The place it's growing seems about right, and it's got that soft green glow. This has got to be that firefly fungus that what's-his-face was talking about.
You mean Orphid, right?
Yeah, that's who I meant. It doesn't look all that tasty, but I'm pretty sure... but it sure is pretty for a mushroom. Almost like the glow of septium, if you ask me.
When you put it that way, it certainly does seem to have that sort of aura.
Septium.
What's up, Joshua?
I may be worrying too much, but I think you better put that mushroom in your bag quickly, Estelle.
What the?
Oh, man.
Yep, because monsters are attracted to septium.
Just like I figured.
This mushroom attracts...
Estelle, look out. Unfortunately, yeah, we have... are we gonna have Niall and Dorothy? Oh, boy. Okay.
Yeah, but it won't be too bad. It's just these guys. Check them. Wait, check them first.
Yeah, I'm gonna see. Are these guys...
yep, they're actually not that much harder.
They have normal health. Yeah,
I would clock up.
And no,
because
I'm just gonna start going for it.
And this is why I like to drive.
No. We're fine. We don't even need to use our CP to brake.
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't matter.
This is gonna be easy.
Do an aqua bleed.
I'm just gonna conserve Estelle's... oh, no, we'll heal back in town.
Yeah, that's true. We can still get into the sewers even though we're on the main one.
Nice critical, Niall.
One shot! One shot. Now just whack. Just whack. It'll be way quicker.
Nah. No, I mean...
Now that was a surprise, I tell ya.
Did you put that thing away?
Yep, it's all taken care of.
What was all that about? Why did a bunch of monsters suddenly attack us? The light emitted by raw septium has the power to attract monsters. This mushroom also seemed to have the same effect.
That's one far-out mushroom, if you ask me.
That sneaky merchant. He never mentioned a single thing about this.
Far out mushroom, man. I'm pretty sure we'll be alright carrying it around as long as it's well packed away. Once we get back to town, I think it'd be best if we pass this on to the client ASAP. Make sure you keep that thing tucked in there good.
And now we should run back in.
Yeah. Let's get this wise bracelet.
This chest is now full of disappointment.
just like my parents. Alright, it prevents blind, so...
Should go to Joshua.
Yeah. Sorry about that menu.
Blind is a mechanic that really only matters when it comes to melee attackers.
It basically lowers accuracy, and accuracy isn't an issue since spells have perfect accuracy.
And now we'll just run back to town and give it to Orvid.
Oh,
Henry.
Oh. At least, well, like, the first time we came down there, that might have, like, almost one-shot with a critical, so it's at least a little safer with a bit higher
Let's
level.
head to Orvid before we heal.
That sounds fair. Now let's just beat him up.
But they're gonna give you, like, no separate.
Oh. I'm doing the incredibly big brain tactic of spamming A. There we go, I won.
Alright, we're good to go.
And please don't speed through the town.
I like seeing the town, and people want to see that kind of stuff.
Alright. What's that, you say? You found the mushroom?
Yep, we found it all right.
Oh, wonderful.
But it might be different than the one we heard about from you. You see, this mushroom attracts monsters.
Well, it's like this. So even though you knew the risk, you hired us for the job, Orvid? Well, what? How was I supposed to do something like that? Besides, Brace's job is to deal with danger, right?
Well, a little heads up would have been nice so we could have at least come prepared.
Never mind us. The big question here is your motive. What do you intend to use this mushroom for?
Yeah, this thing could be a weapon. Fess up, you had some big nefarious plan in mind, right? A nefarious mushroom plan!
What? Isn't it obvious what I'm going to use it for? For cooking, of course.
Well, what?
Cooking?
Are you trying to tell me that people actually eat this thing?
This is why it's such a pain to deal with country bumpkins. In the hands of a skilled chef, the more distinct the ingredient, the more profound the taste. And from that perspective, the firefly fungus is king of them all. This is no doubt the ultimate ingredient.
So pretty much what you're saying is that it's for people with bizarre eating habits.
That's the talk of one unacquainted with a true delicacy. But then again, commoners such as yourselves would never have an opportunity to try such dishes.
And praise be to heaven for that. I'd never want to gnaw on a ratty green mushroom like that.
Agreed, it looks pretty nasty. Anyway, I have other business preparations to make. Now, if you don't mind, I'd ask that you hand over the mushroom and leave.
Yeah, please take it.
On behalf of this mushroom, I shall turn a blind eye to your ignorance. And as promised, I will pay you, so be grateful to your client.
Nobody's gonna buy that mushroom, I hope you know. Come on, Joshua, let's go.
Please excuse us. We'll be going now. Yes, please do. Well, he's lovely. And we'll run that quest in.
Good work. It seems like you completed your objective without any trouble. If you finish any other jobs, please come back and report again. Just making sure all our others are long-term.
Which means we can do the next bit of story, no problem. Oh, go to the sewers.
Oh, right.
And actually, with our money, do you want to pick up a couple extra healing items?
Sure. Or do we want to pick up ingredients?
Nah.
What about the drill meatball?
I really like the drill meatballs.
They're 250 and they give you strength.
Yeah, but strength, well, actually, they're not 250. I believe they're only 120, and they don't give, and strength is like whatever, because melee sucks right now.
I'm gonna just double check.
Yep, 120.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say it's better to just buy some tier bombs. Yeah, let's pick
4?
up. Yeah, that's good. And how much money do we have? Can we get like 2 EP charges just in case?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we have issue 1.
And now off to Esmalos Tower. Again.
We're going the other way on the Malka Trail turn this time. While we're in the tower, I'd like to try and pick up some time sepith.
Me too, because that's really what will enable us to get the sepith. Well, not the sepith, get the quartz that we want. Oh!
Oh, God.
So close.
Oh, it's just these guys.
Should I fight him or no?
Nah. They don't drop time. If we get 8 more time sepith, we'll have 30 of each, which is what we need to open another orbment slot for Estelle. Which gives her more EP to deal with.
Wow! This tower is really tall! I wonder how many floors it has.
The last time we were here, we only made it as far as the 2nd floor. But judging from the scale, I'd say it's probably about 5 or 6.
There should be 5. At least that's what it said in a book at home. It was investigated some time ago, but it looks like it was abandoned after that. That reminds me, it seems like there are a number of other towers like this in Liberal. That's correct. There are towers similar to this one in the Bose, Rouen, and Zeiss regions. They all seem to have been built around the time the Liberal Kingdom was founded.
Is that so? I think I'm starting to feel the history already.
My job this time is to uncover the truth about them. Dorothy, get me a few long-angle shots of this place.
Sure! Here we go!
Amazing. A photographer's personality is supposed to change by taking Is a photographer's personality supposed to change by taking a camera in their hands like that?
She certainly looks like a pro.
Ow! That really hurts, Niall!
This happens every time you try to take a picture like that. Quit trying to act professional and just get me a shot using your usual style.
I guess I shouldn't try to tone down my style just to look good. Well, I guess I'll have to do it my own way. Oh, looking good, looking good! Now that's what I call sexy and cute. Here we go! Say cheese!
I don't get it. Why is she doing that when she's not taking photos of a person?
Somehow it seems natural for her. She says that she can see the expression of the scenery, whatever that's supposed to mean. Believe it or not, she takes some pretty breathtaking pictures acting all ridiculous like that. Guess it could be considered a type of genius. Kind of borderline insane, though.
Well, people are never what they seem to be.
Okay, I'm all done here.
Alright then, let's get inside. We're headed for the roof. I'm counting on you 2 greenhorns.
You just leave it to us. We won't let any monsters lay a single paw on you.
Please make sure to keep close behind us. Into the tower.
It's so pretty in the towers.
Yeah, these towers, they kind of act kind of like dungeons. They're not that long though. They're not. Some video games have like very long. Oh. We can try fighting it out. See how it goes. Yeah, let's just fight this out just because it's our first time, and we can see what they drop. What are their elementals? Ooh,
Fire!
great.
Haha!
Yeah,
How do they feel about water?
don't bother. Just don't use Estelle's EP. Just attack with Estelle.
That's what I thought.
Oh, yeah, they're pretty low level. I think you can just attack with Joshua.
That's that. Let's move out.
What do they drop? They don't drop time. Okay.
You just wanted to see if they dropped time, didn't you?
Yeah, just run. There's nothing else on this floor. I remember from the last time we recorded
Wait.
this. No, there isn't.
Are you positive?
I'm positive. It's a loop.
Got it.
They both.
We've shot this before, but my short-term memory isn't always great.
Get him.
Woohoo!
Let's see what this guy drops. Fly skipper.
Should I try attacking him?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's that then. Let's move out.
No time.
Mirage. Each color has a different name.
Yeah, time is the black one.
Yeah, and we went over what all the colors are at the very beginning, but it'll take some time probably to get used to hearing Henry and I talk about it.
I probably called them by their colors for like most of this game. Took me like a long time before I got used to calling them by their elemental names.
Should I see what the palm drops?
It's a lot of enemies. I wouldn't just not fight. I wouldn't
Really?
deal
But they're
with
all
this.
pretty low level.
I wouldn't deal with it.
Come on, just let me to
Fine.
see what the palm drops.
Okay. I also don't want to take too much time because I know we actually have to leave after this recording session.
That's true. I will try not to take this way too hard.
And I want to be able to fit the... Oh, don't cast magic on the palm.
Oh.
Oh, it's Sap CP. Oh, that's a... Oh, a Nostalgia just died.
We're just gonna go down and restart.
Yeah.
And run.
Maybe they'll kill Nile or Dory.
You look simply marvelous.
Or they'll kill you.
Not now.
Alright, retry and run.
There we go.
You already got the treasure, don't be greedy. I think we can go up.
There's actually a fun chest on this floor that we're gonna skip for now.
I know where it is. I'll know that one when we get there.
I know. I'm just saying it because we came across it in the last one, but we actually came the right way this time. Basically, there are special chests in these dungeons that sometimes have monsters, and they have better prizes.
And the fights can be a bit tricky, so we'll want to do that when we... Oh, that's progression. Yeah, that's the special chest right there.
Wait, no, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, the special one.
It's you get there from the different staircase. Trust me, it's that one.
Oh, okay.
And that's the... Okay. We'll come back here and get all the loot here. We missed some stuff in there.
We can also just get it on the way down. Well, actually.
Wow, it's bright out here. It looks like we finally made it inside to the rooftop.
Would you look at the beautiful scenery?
Now this is something else. Looks like we'll be able to get a better shot than I had originally anticipated. And there's the thing I was telling you about earlier.
I wonder what that's supposed to be exactly.
It looks like a giant orbit-operated cauldron, if you ask me.
According to my sources, it's some sort of ancient device. Although nobody seems to know what exactly it's used for.
Hey Joshua, did you know something like this was up here? Joshua?
It's no use hiding. I think it would be wise to come out where we can see you. But please don't hurt me. I'll come out already. I'm coming out right now.
Who is this guy?
So somebody arrived before we did, huh?
What a surprise that was. Nice find, Joshua.
And you are? I apologize. Please forgive me. I'll give you every last mirror I have. Please spare my life.
Look here, buddy. Please don't mistake us for robbers or something weird. You do recognize this emblem, don't you?
Wait, isn't that the Bracer Guilds? So, you're trying to tell me that you're Bracers?
In the flesh. I'm Estelle, and this is Joshua.
And we're here as reporters from the Liberal News. We're having these two provide our escort so we can get coverage on the tower. I'm relieved to hear that. Please, just don't ever scare me like that again. The fact that you came up here like that made me suspicious of you all. Look who's talking. You seem like quite the suspicious fellow yourself. Do you mind telling us who you are exactly? I apologize for my belated introduction. My name is Alba, and I'm an archaeologist. I came to investigate the tower in order to further my research of ancient civilizations.
All alone? I'm surprised you made it here in one piece.
Somewhat, but actually, I've grown accustomed to investigating ruins like these. You see, I've got a lot of confidence in my ability to flee from monsters if need be. Although this time I found myself in a bit of a pickle.
You are one crazy scholar, if you ask me.
However, being an archaeologist would mean you're familiar with the tower's origins, right? Well, more than the average person anyway. But since I have only just begun my investigation, there's still a lot of things I don't know myself. That's fine, but is there anything interesting you could tell us about this place? It'll be used for an article. Let's see. Has everyone heard of the Septarians before?
I think Father Divine maybe said something about that before.
You mean the 7 treasures endowed with power and bestowed upon the ancients by Adios, right? That's exactly what I'm referring to. It seems these ancients ruled the earth, seas, and skies using the power of these treasures. It has also been written that they were even able to unlock the secrets of time and life. Approximately 1200 years ago, when this ancient civilization was destroyed by a mysterious calamity, these Septarians were also lost. That is the legend also recorded in the scriptures of the Septian Church. What does that have to do with this tower? A part of the legend states that one of these Septarians slumbers somewhere within Liberal. Its name, the Oriole.
The Oriole? That word certainly has a strange ring to it.
If the legend is really true, I figured I might be able to find some clues here at the tower, since it's one of the oldest ruins in all of Liberal. So I came out to investigate.
Aw, what an inspiring story.
It is, isn't it? You can feel my passion for things of antiquity, right? This is splendid. I'm overjoyed that there's someone else who understands the way I feel. So, did you find any of those clues you were looking for? I'm still working on that part, but if I can figure out how this device works, I might be onto something. I think it's an interesting story, but as it stands, it's a speculative one. From what you've told me, I'm sorry to say, it wouldn't fly as an article. I see. That's extremely disappointing to hear.
I'm surprised myself. Contrary to my expectations, you are serious about the articles you write.
That's because I can't write articles based on uncertain news sources. We may run the occasional gossip column, but it's the policy of the liberal news to verify our information. That aside, let's get what we came here for, shall we? Dorothy, I want you to get several panorama shots of the Roland region. Everything else I'll leave up to your aesthetic touch. Now get out there and show me some good pictures.
Understood. Your apprentice Dorothy Hyatt is ready for action.
And as for you, Mr. Archaeologist, how about heading back to town with us when we're done here? These 2 kids may look like a couple of brats, but they do a pretty fine job as escorts.
Something about the way you said that makes me feel like it wasn't a compliment.
If it's alright with you to have me along, that's far more than I could ask for. And I guess it's decided. So how about we take a break until Dorothy finishes getting her shots?
Wow, the view is great from here. From this height, I can see all of Roland. With scenery this good, if someone turned this place into a tourist spot, they'd probably make a boatload of Mira.
Yeah, you're probably right about that.
What's wrong? You look a little pale.
I can't hide anything from you, can I? After we stepped on the roof, I just started feeling a little woozy.
Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I think I'll be alright, once I get a bit of fresh air. Why don't you make the best of this opportunity and have a look around yourself?
But...
Broadening one's knowledge during a time like this is all part of being a bracer. If you come across anything of interest, then you can tell me about it later, alright?
Sometimes you can be such a smooth talker, you know that? Alright, I'll have a look around. But if you start feeling any worse, you let me know, okay?
Sure.
Alright, let's go talk to Alba.
Oh, hi there. Estelle, was it? Is your partner feeling alright?
Yeah, he said he just wants to get a bit of fresh air.
I see. There's certainly a nice breeze up here, isn't there? I wanted to say, however, that I'm impressed that the both of you are bracers at such a young age. If I remember correctly, one must be at least 16 years of age to qualify to become a bracer, right?
You sure know your stuff. And that's right, I'm exactly 16 myself.
How nice it is to be young. There are limitless possibilities at that age. If I were about 10 years younger, I'd solve the mystery of all these ancient ruins across the entire continent with these very hands.
The entire continent, huh? That's a pretty tall order. Which means you're not from Limbo, right?
No, I was born in the north. But just for the record, I'm not from Erebenia.
You don't have to worry about that. Although I hate war with a passion, that hatred isn't directed at the people of the Empire.
You lost someone dear to you.
Yeah, my mother.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring up any painful memories.
It's okay, it happened more than 10 years ago. And since then, there's been a new addition to the family.
Oh, so you mean that boy over there?
Yeah, he's like a little brother. Although he's probably trying to act more like an older brother.
Huh.
I wonder why I'm telling you all of this. Usually this isn't the kind of thing people tell others.
It's perfectly fine. Aren't good relations such a wonderful thing? Ah, man. The taste of a cigarette is wonderful. First, I wasn't in the mood to come to do a story in a rural place like Roland, but sometimes these type of places aren't so bad.
If you want to be rude like that, maybe you shouldn't have come at all.
No can do. This is a direct order from the editor-in-chief to teach that blockhead girl a thing or two. Otherwise, I'd be all over the kingdom searching for the latest scoop right now.
When you say scoop, don't you just mean gossip for your next article?
Not that I have anything against gossip, but reportage is predominantly greater. And in that sense, the place that has my interest peaked is Bose.
The Bose region? Did something happen there?
A number of large burglaries have taken place one after another. The identity of the criminals is unknown, but it seems as though the pair has got a group has got a pair of wigs.
Wings? Oh, I see, an airship, right? What are they, sky bandits or something?
That seems to be the most logical conclusion. But there's also the possibility that this could be an imitative deception by the Erebonian Empire.
What? That's impossible! We're supposed to have a peace treaty with them.
Sure, but the Empire incurred some heavy losses during the war 10 years ago. They can't do much now that every other nation on the continent has their eye on them, but it could be a way to get back at us. That said, nobody really knows for sure, which is why our job as reporters is to bring these things to light.
Oh, Estelle! This place is wonderful, isn't it? I'm even starting to wonder if the number of photo courts is going to be enough.
The scenery sure is great, like you say. By the way, what's a photo quartz?
It's an ultra-thin crystal circuit fabricated from septium. It's set up so that you can take a photograph by burning it with light.
That's just what I'd expect from a camera woman, someone who knows the tools of the trade.
Tee-hee! That reminds me, what's the deal with Joshua?
Well, he says he's getting some fresh air.
A raven-haired young man, standing silently in the flowing breeze. I think I could take a really good picture with that kind of a setting. Do you think he'd let me snap a shot of him if I asked?
He doesn't seem to be a fan of that kind of stuff. I think he'd probably turn you down.
Aw, what a waste. He's probably just shy, right?
Are you still feeling sick, Joshua?
No, I'm much better. I should be good to head back whenever everybody's ready.
I'm relieved to hear that. What brought this all on anyway? I doubt it was a lack of oxygen in the tower because the rest of us are all right. Maybe it was a sudden fear of heights.
I don't think so.
Estelle! Joshua!
Are you finished taking pictures?
You bet I am, and I got a lot of good ones too.
Then it looks like we're done here. How about we head back to town? Alright, Greenhorns, lead the way. I'm counting on you, children. Thank you so much for escorting me back here. This is the first time I've ever been able to make it back from some ruins without being chased or bitten or... I don't know how to begin to express my appreciation. You don't need to thank us. It's our duty as bracers.
I think you'd be better off hiring some bracers to begin with the next time you go off to investigate some ruins.
My head says yes, but my wallet says no. I'll try and save up a bit, though. Well, have a wonderful day, and I hope we can all meet again. He's nice. I think it's about time we said goodbye as well. I was a bit nervous at first, but you kids did a fine job. Let me just say thank you to both of you.
That's what I like to call raw skill.
Now don't get all cocky on me. The bracers I know would make you two look like little fledglings not ready to leave the nest. You're gonna need to work harder.
I'll try to remember that.
So are the two of you headed back to the company soon? Nah, we're gonna spend a day or so relaxing here and rolling. I need to write up a rough draft for some articles and such.
I'll head over to the Orbital Factory and get these photographs developed. Take it easy, you two.
Should we run the quest in?
Now let's just call it.
Alright.
I guess this is the last of the jobs we got from Dad. They were much tougher than I thought they'd be.
I agree with you there. I feel like I have greater awareness now about what it means to be a bracer. It's not just about fighting for justice.
There you go again, saying all the right things. But yeah, I guess I get where you're coming from.
It seems like we've got a long road ahead of us if we want to succeed in this profession. For the time being, why don't we report to the guild?
That sounds like a good idea. Oh, but before we go, how are you doing? Still not feeling well?
Well, thanks for asking. But I'm feeling a lot better.
And I guess that's where we're gonna call it.
We'll see you next time.